Welcome everybody, it is Saturday and we are back out on this job out here where we're doing this little bit of mowing work. I did this retention pond behind me yesterday. Had a little run in with some wasps on that. Also saw a 3-foot alligator in there. I had seen him before, but the last time I saw him, he's just a little guy. Now he's about 3 feet, so he's getting bigger. He's done found him a little honey hole over there and he ain't leaving, is what it looks like. So we are back out here. I was gonna do this job on Sunday, but I decided to go ahead and knock it out today. So got something really cool to show you guys. I got it in about 2 months ago and I haven't had a chance to use it, but we've got some jobs coming up here today and tomorrow where we're gonna be using it, and another one probably in a week or so. So let's just take a look and we'll get into it. All right, here it is. This is my brand new Mega Mower X. And if you guys familiar with the channel, I had met the guys from Quick Attach a while back at the Equipment Expo, which is the big landscaping, hardscaping expo, almost 2 years ago. That'll be 2 years in October. And saw this mower there, and they were like, I was like, man, that thing looks awesome. And they were like, you want to demo it? And I was like, yeah. So they sent it to me, and I had it for about a year and used it and absolutely loved it. Like after the first time I ran, I was like, I'm gonna get one whenever I send this thing back. So I sent the other one back, and I bought this one. They did not give it to me. They did give me a very good deal on it, but I did buy it. They offered to sell me that other one, and I said, no, that's your prototype, you guys. That's the one, like the first one they ever designed. I said, I don't want to take that one. I said, I'll buy one from you. And so they worked me up a deal, and this thing came in about 2 months ago, and I just haven't had a chance to use it, but I absolutely love this mower. I won't go into all the details of it. There's plenty of videos going over all the details of this mower, but I absolutely love this Mega Mower. And so it will do up to 41 gallons a minute on the high flow. This machine goes up to 45, but the motor on this one will do 41. I've done a lot of stuff at 39 gallons a minute with this thing. So the main reason I got this mower is because of stuff like this. This mower, it is a great brush cutter. It's an absolutely great brush cutter, but where it really excels, where I really need it, is to mow really thick, tall grass like this. Like this stuff, some of this stuff is taller than me. Look at this stuff. That weed right there is 6 feet tall. Some of that stuff is 6-7 feet tall in there. It's tall, it's big. This is where this mower absolutely just kicks ass and takes names. And I absolutely love it for this kind of stuff. So we got this little front section here to do, and then we got a field here in the back to do. I don't have to do that section over there. Somebody's already mowed that apparently. I'm gonna get with the client on that. I don't know who mowed that, but that's been recently been mowed. It's not bad at all. So I'll check with them on that, but I know we got to do all this. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hop in the machine and we're gonna get started. Okay, this section's done. I had come through here about 2 years ago. I cleaned up that fence line, done a bunch of work for the owners out here, and this had all been a bunch of pine trees through here from like right here over, and they wanted all that mulched down so you could see from the road all the way back through this lot. And I was like, okay, no problem. That's been like 2, maybe 3 years ago. I don't remember how long. I don't even think I cut this lot last year. That's why it's so overgrown. I kind of forgot how just mounded and messed up this section through here was. And you can see it's just, I don't know if this shows up in the camera, but you'll probably see me. I'm in the skid steer just doing this. I need to see a chiropractor now. I hurt. Yeah, this is all just jacked up through here. So if I had remembered that, I probably would have just walked the Mini down here and cleared all this with the brush cutter on the Mini really quick. This little section through here, and just made a swath. This side's not bad, but whenever they dug this ditch, I guess they just piled up a bunch of crap right here. I mean, there's like a mound there and a hole there and a mound here. It's just, it is jacked. But we got it done. The Mega Mower kicked some butt in here. Got all that mowed down. Looks good. So we got this back field to do, so let's go knock that out really quick. Okay, here's the back field we got to get done. I think it's around 2.5 acres, something like that. So hopefully shouldn't take us too long. A little bit thick right over in here where it looks like it's getting more sunlight, back over on that side. But this, about half of it's not too bad. So this definitely isn't as bad as that front section where it was getting a lot of sunlight. Oh my gosh. So I think what I'll do is, sun's going that way. It's so hot out that I've got to put the GoPro someplace where it won't overheat and turn off. So I think I'll take you guys down to that corner. We'll set up down there, and we'll start time-lapsing this and maybe do a little in-cab commentary while I'm mowing, and we'll get this finished out. doing this mega mower is definitely being pushed to its limits in here, because basically we're trying to mow spaghetti in here. That's what this stuff is. It's basically nature's version of spaghetti, and it's all across the ground here. Now it's a little bit lighter right here. We're not struggling as bad, but where those taller gums were sticking up in the middle, these vines had basically taken over all of that. They had infested those gum trees. And this stuff is thick, and it just wants to go into the mower in like a big ball. Like that right there. And then the mower's pushing it forward as it cuts it, and it creates a big ball. And that's not the mower's fault. Anything that you bring in here as far as any kind of mower would do that. Now I could have brought the mulcher, but the problem with bringing the mulcher is they're not paying me for a mulching job. They're paying me for a bush hogging job. And so I can't charge mulcher rates for a bush hogging job. So, you know, the wear and tear on the teeth and most of the teeth would just be not worth it for me to bring the mulcher. Even know how well the finish it would have left, because when you go forward with a mulcher, that's just doing the cutting. It's when you back drag when you get that nice finish. But this mowers will leave a nicer finish just going forward. Now it'll leave an even nicer finish when you back drag, but for just bush hogging purposes, just going forward is usually fine. With a mulcher, you really need that back drag to make it look good on grass. And at the end of the video, I'll show you guys, I'll get out and I'll show you guys, I'll pick up a clump of that crap and show you guys what I'm talking about, why this stuff is so thick and hard to cut. This section here is going a little easier, but I will say this mega mower is unstoppable. We pushed it to its limits, but it didn't blink. I love this mower. I absolutely love this mower. It just excels in this thick kind of crap right here. I don't think there's a better mower out there for this really thick, tall kind of stuff. I don't. It just does a great job. We will be bush hogging again tomorrow on Sunday. We got to go back to a familiar lot in the city and get it mowed. Doing that. It's about 5 acres. Usually takes about 4 hours to get that knocked out. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're gonna put some new teeth on the pre-knock mulcher, the skid steer mulcher, because we're taking it out to a couple of jobs starting Monday. I want to use it for a couple of things. I picked up some new teeth this week for it, and I'm gonna swap them out, and we're gonna go grind with it on a couple jobs. I still have the pre-knock. I'm gonna keep it no matter what, because it is a great mulching head. Don't get me wrong, I love my TNCs, but pre-knock makes a really good product as well. I've been very happy with their stuff overall. I've got 2 of their mulchers and very happy with them. Obviously you guys see a little munchy all the time. That's a pre-knock mulcher on the excavator. But I haven't used a video of me swapping those teeth. That might be fun. We'll see how it does. This job is getting close to being done. Got about 2 more passes to make and we'll have this wrapped up. So we'll take a look, see what she looks like, and get this skid steer cleaned up. She is a mess. We'll get her blown off and get out of here for the day. All right, jeez Louise, we are done. So, Mega Mower, you kicked some butt today, loving it. And now she is a absolute, man, look how thick the grass clippings are on the top of that thing. Oh my gosh, goodness. ASV is covered in grass clippings. Good night, she's a mess. But oh, excuse me, let me show you guys what I was talking about in the end cab. This is the stuff we're talking about. This is what I'm trying to cut right here. It's just this whole ground. This ain't grass, these are vines. See that? And that stuff is spaghettified all across the ground here. And this stuff is thick, it is hard, right? This, like, I can't even, and I'll try to pull that out of the ground. There you go. Like, you can't, if I had 2 hands here, I'll try to break. Here we go. So I can't even break that. I'm pulling really hard right there. I can't break that. That will not break. You could wind this up and make rope out of it. So that is what we're trying to cut, and it had literally just weaved itself all through the ground in here. And then you see where all those gum trees had grown up, and it had just taken up along the gum trees. So everything in here, oh, go away, wasp. Go away. Go away. Jeez Louise, they're still pissed at me for, I guess, killing their house yesterday. But yeah, that stuff has just grown up. You see right there, just wrapped itself around all these old gum trees, and made that stuff so much harder to cut. So what would happen is you come, that's why this stuff is in these balls here, is you would come along and you would cut the bottom, but the top is all just a big, think about it as a big ball of spaghetti, like that right there, right? And instead of it being in, like, typically if this stuff was all just standing up straight, it would just fall over and the mower would cut it and windrow it down. But it's all just in a big ball, and then it bunches up at the front of the mower there. And towards the end, I was trying to keep the nose up to keep it, to let it kind of feed in a little bit better. But finally, it would get enough of it in front of the mower and then grab a big ball of it and shoot it back up underneath it. And that's why you got these kind of balls of stuff here and there as it was grabbing it and throwing it back through there. And that was going to happen with any mower that you brought in here. It did it with the MTL. I mean, it's going to do it with the Mega Mower. It doesn't matter. That's just the way these vines and crap. Look at that. That is spaghetti. Okay. So I've had some people be like, I don't like the way it leaves those piles and crap. That's just the way this stuff is going to cut. And this is just a vacant commercial lot. Can't see it from the road. This is for sale. You're just trying to keep it maintained so it doesn't become a complete jungle. So they don't care about this stuff on the ground. So, oh my gosh, look at the grass clippings underneath the undercarriage. My gosh. Oh my god. Well, that's gonna be fun. All right, well, I'm gonna go get the backpack blower, and I guess we're gonna spend the next little while cleaning this bad boy up, get her on the trailer, and go get her dirty again tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm out of here. So I'll check you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more bush hogging and have some more fun and see what happens. Check you guys on the next one. Bye everybody.